Yo, what is happening? What's the Dark Horse? Hope you're doing well. Welcome. This episode is going to be a little bit more quiet than normal. Ashton's in bed, so here we go. And obviously, I didn't want to not put out a video for you all. We are jumping into ranked play. We do have Guildford. Obviously, we're still test running it, trial and error, basically seeing how it works. Obviously, I have decided to add that resonator for the tribute for Blue Eyes, or potentially a play. We do have Photon, obviously Lizard, which allows me to special summon another version of itself for a double tribute, which will obviously give me Blue Eyes as well, or Guildford the Lightning. We do have Prima as well, just in case I need to swap position. We have Shield Handler. Obviously, people mentioned about the trap card I was actually looking for, and it was this Seal of Wickedness. So that way, if there is a negation, I can negate my Guildford, obviously, being negated. I dropped Light of Intervention and another spell. I can't remember exactly what it was originally. And someone said to add more warriors into it. So we added Guildford with Blaze. And obviously, that's when we put that resonator in. Other than that, I feel like it's not too bad. We could potentially kind of see where it goes, but obviously the way I view it with Guildford, we can obviously bring Guildford the Lightning out and then possibly bring Prima out when obviously Guildford's attacks at low. Maybe, obviously, I don't know, we'll see. Basically, like I said, it's trial and error, seeing what works, what doesn't work. If anyone's got to platinum with Guildford the Lightning, let me know what cards you run. It'd be greatly helpful. Or jump into Discord and send your deck profiles in there. There's a little tab intersection with cross-stall content if you're interested in that. And there are various other decks from like Cat, Run, and obviously everyone else. Okay, so our first duel is 10 o'clock at night. There won't be no raging, there won't be no screaming. It will just be casual conversation, play, you know, seeing what happens and basically learning what we could potentially dealing with. We did possibly consider Chivalry just for the case of obviously a Red Eyes potential burn deck, aka Blaze deck, but we'll see. So yeah, I do have Galaxy Knight, which is another asset for Photon Lizard. So what I could do here is obviously normal summon, depending on the lane we want to go for. What lane do we want to go for? Let's just go. I can't really use Siri at this point, so we'll go for, I don't know. This is the thing, I need to learn how to start my play, because obviously we need to set up anyway. So the way I view it, what if I go with this, play this card face down. Actually, no, that may have been a mistake. So I was going to bring Photon Lizard out, but it has to be summoned on light terrain anyway. Okay, so if we work this off, as in, yeah, we go set up 2 light terrains. Unfortunately, it didn't matter who we really went for, because everyone's kind of come for us, but it's not too much of a problem. My monster will survive, which more than likely I could, in theory, tribute now and bring Guildford out, but it's questionable of who we decide to play upon, because okay, mobilize, that's not a problem. So at least we still set the lanes up, which would mean okay, maybe we're better off setting in, I want to say set in defense mode. Would that be a better play in a tribute? Obviously we need to get the other card which returns our cards. No, I think I do still have Warrior returning alive in the deck, but this is a bit of a problematic situation here because I'm kind of dealing with 3 Photon Lizard's not too bad, because what I can do with that case and scenario is have it as a defensive procedure. Although, if that does have focus on it, Okay, that just changes the game altogether. You know what? That's actually not half bad. The only problem I've got is I would want to... The way I view it is I go defensive here, attack mode here, we'll go Guildford, and then we're ready up there. Okay, this guy, mate, that... Oh, whatever. Ah. This is where it becomes a problem, man, because I'm so... Ah, shit, yeah. Only if... Maybe... Okay. So that's all defensive out the window. Okay, so we do attain Blaze, which is not a problem, but it's not the best choice of action for me. It depends on who Blue Eyes destroyed. More than likely, he's potentially either could destroy Guildford and attack for 2,000, or has destroyed me, which will give him 2,200. Okay. Fortunately enough, he went for the other person. I think it's because he knew he was clashing with my monster, so he would have only had 400 left anyway. So at least at this point, Galaxy Knight is possible of still coming out. But I don't know how secured this deck is in regard to the play. Okay. That actually good. It's ready up. We're still going to take Blaze damage anyway. It's good for me to practice with it now so we can kind of refine it, but yeah. Either way, this guy's in the firing line anyway, man. He's got a red... Fucking hell. He's got red dragon... Shit, well played. Well played. The problem is, I can special summon a monster, but it's not the monster I'm looking for. You attack for 1,100. The problem is it's not on light terrain, which is fine. So where I view it, I'll bring Galaxy Knight out, and then I can make that location. Or not. But then I can special summon it anyway. So, yeah. Okay. Such a pain that it's random. It just... I don't know. I just feel like it takes all the effectiveness out of this spectrum. Either way, I'm going to be taking 1,800 damage. The way I view it is I won't finish last place. This guy's likely to. See, this is a good card that I've managed to pull, but the problem is with it is I'm placed into attack mode anyway. I can't win. Oh, if I attribute that 1,600 damage, yeah. Oh, fuck it. Why is it not letting me tribute? There we go. I should have... Well, it wouldn't really make much of a difference, to be honest. But yeah. Maybe we run Speedy Summon on it. Maybe. so then we contribute one less. But I don't know. It might be a case that we don't even do road to platinum. Like, I just kind of start deck testing with new decks and see how far we can get it. You know, if we don't hit platinum, never mind. You know what I mean? The only reason I didn't, there's been 4 seasons across obviously this game, and I think I've got platinum for the first one, gold 1, gold 2, and then this platinum, or it's 5 seasons. I'm not entirely sure. But in regards to the way it is, yeah, that just comes and bites me in the ass, because there's no immunity to destruction, which makes it very difficult, because Guildford just disappears so simply and easily, and it's yeah, I don't really know. Because the thing is, you don't want to run Shield Handler with Stargazer, but then also I feel like I need Stargazer to grant that, you know, protection. But yeah, so in the previous ones, I can't remember. We did run Pendulum at one point. We managed to get that quite far. But the grind, when I did it for the first season, I always thought from gold rank 1 to platinum, the whole, I think it's 100 points you need. I think it's 380 to 4. Is it 380 to 480? I think. Don't quote me on that. I'm not. I can't actually remember, but actually, yeah. But oh, this is probably not bad. It's a nice protection trap, but yeah, we need more. Say we need more immunity to destruction. We only have Shield Handler, Stargazer. Odd Eyes' effect through Pendulum Summon. Its own natural ability, but Guildford doesn't have it. But yeah. Damn. The thing is, in regards to this kind of situation, yeah, I didn't make one bad play. Because either way, I was dealing from 3 ways. I'm glad that I'm not having to work towards anything. And I've always spoke about this in the past before in regards to the gem factor of this game. I don't feel like Platinum gives you enough for attaining it. I honestly think that the gem should be bumped up. I think you get 350 or I think it's about 350, something like that. We'll have a look after. But I genuinely believe that should be pushed up to at least 600. I think, actually it might be more. I think it's 350 for gold. And then it goes at 400-ish. And I think it's 450, 550, and then 6. I think. I'm not entirely sure on that part. So yeah. So I love it. I love when you wall a disruption someone and they've got like thousands of monsters. But yeah. Yeah, the thing is, he's not gonna. Oh yeah, he's dead. Wait, is Blue can Blue? Oh, can Blue Eyes not attack? Or did he attack that? I must have attacked the monster. I was completely in my own little world. Then you get Seal of Wickedness. And the thing is, these trap cards are so beneficial for like Guildford itself that if you don't have those monsters at hand, I don't feel like they're beneficial in the slightest. You know what I mean? Like, this guy's still summoning on me. And it's mind-blowing. But yeah, it's a good job. Well, technically, in theory, Gallant Fall's lost. But yeah. Because, like I said, trial and error. But yeah, in regards to the gems, I feel like Platinum should be a lot more than what it is. I think I always said it should be up to, it should be 1200 for Platinum 1, because that way you're guaranteed to be able to open all the packs of cards for the full amount. then it should be like 1,000 for platinum. Platinum 1, 1,200. Platinum 2, 1,000. 800 for platinum 3. 650 for gold 1. 550 gold 2. 450 gold 3. And then like 300, 250, and then 200, 200, 100, 100, or whatever it is for rookie. And whatever other ranks are before that. But I think on the upside, we didn't get last place. You got to find what works the best, and I feel like the terrain cards are not bad. I am considering running a Guardian card, possibly, if we could combine it. But the only thing is what I could do is I could set up the light. It's the risk of giving up too many cards as well. So I'll show you what I mean. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So basically, I have made this deck absolutely stupid, just to see how crazy it would be. My aim is to get my monsters out. I've run Ultimate Dragon as well, but I need immunity to destruction to play this off. Okay, we have a solid hand in regards. I didn't change the deck. Ignore me. I forgot to change the deck before we jumped into the duel. Okay, we'll do it on the last one. It's fine. The only reason I know is because I got rid of Guilford. Okay. Oh, we have Liner as well for immunity to destruction. Okay, so I have Stargazer, Liner, and Shield Handler for immunity. So, in reality, there's only one card I can really go for. I probably can go Guilford here, and then I'll set this here. And then that way... Oh, in theory, you probably could just... Actually, yeah, ready up. Okay, another Zabubba Knight on me. This is fine. Because what I can do is I could bring out Guilford now and then go immunity to destruction and play the other card, which would allow me to add 2 warriors. Yeah. While on the field, all the monsters on terrain gain immunity destruction effects. Okay, so that way Shield Handler and Stargazer would benefit the Blue Eyes Ultimate. But it's coming down to questionable whether I can play it off, because obviously I can use the double tribute, which is Photon Lizard. We bring 2, and then... Oh, I don't have Blue Eyes Ultimate in this deck. Ignore this whole situation. But yeah. The thing is, sometimes you've got to kind of, like, especially when you've got to this stage, you know, you don't really care about promoting anymore. You just got to a point where you're like, you know what, fuck it. Throw some random cards in, spice it up, keep it exciting, enjoy yourself with it, you know what I mean? There's nothing more to attain. Yes, you can grind for the rest of the gems, but I've got a feeling soon we'll be having ourselves another archetype, which I think in the new season we will run this, but then if a new archetype drops, I splash all the gems we've got into possibly building that type of deck. Possibly. I know we had the Perfectly Ultimate Great Moth, but have you seen anyone really use it? I don't think so. Although thinking about it, with Blue Eyes Ultimate, I can go Machine Duplication and run X-Head Cannon or, you know, V-Tiger Jet or Y-Dragon Head or something and play that ability off and then tribute those 3 to bring Ultimate Dragon out. Maybe. But, yeah. Okay, now that's a win-win in my case, mate, to be honest. Yes, you get the Ace card, but for me, I get a Guilford back in the hand. I know someone had mentioned about having immunity to battle position change, but you can't cover every single area. You are going to come across people that are going to obviously run something that can absolutely ruin the foundation of what you're trying to achieve, you know. But it's okay. Galaxy Knight. Okay. Yeah, because what I could do. Okay. Got to play this smart. So we go Guildford. The only problem is I can give it attack reduction, which is debuffs by 3, which will bump it up by 2. But I go into that. Then there we go, run that play off, hopefully. Obviously I've got Guardian 3, Duelist 3 is definitely running Guardian, so at least I don't have to worry about him. I now have Guildford the Lightning. I now have 2 warriors returning back to hand. I also have immunity to destruction effects as well. Wait, what? Oh, okay, he did bring his Guardian out, which is solid. The only thing is, it doesn't have immunity to destruction. This is where Blue Eyes comes in handy, because Blue Eyes can obviously destroy cards on the field, yada yada yada. That's only due to its master skill. But yeah, it's a little bit of a piccadilly problem. Obviously we get the attack boost because we're on light terrain, which obviously I'll attack him. I'm just trying to think. Obviously setting up the light terrains is obviously the main thing. Light of intervention's so beneficial, but because you can only run one of it and there's not many like cards like that, it just doesn't come in handy in the long term. Okay. I've got Seal, prevent you from gaining. Reduction, so that will still leave me on 1900. See, that's the only problem with Guildford is attack just gets reduced so easily. This is obviously where Prima does come in handy on a lot more better basis. But yeah, the way I view it is I can bring this out and also make another terrain. Oh, they have to have terrain skill. I thought they return warriors. That's warrior returning alive. Oh, shit. Okay. So now this is the kind of scenario where I'm questioning, where do we go from this position? Do we? Obviously, this is reincarnation, which is a pain in the ass. But also, I have high defense. But then he does have reduction to defense. Enemy controller. It's a shame. It'd be great if there was a spell card that can allow you to use an opponent's monster as a tribute. You know, like enemy controller. You could tribute one of your own monsters, take control of the opponent's. But if there was a spell card that would be like, boom, like Soul Exchange or whatever the Monarch Stormfront or something called. Well, either way, I get reduction here. Yeah, okay, we go ready. I don't know if putting it in attack mode was a smart idea, but he's bringing his... Yeah, here we go. Actually, no, I have immunity to destruction, don't I? But the only downfall is the fact we don't reduce defense. So as much as... Oh, actually, no, it forces it into attack mode. I don't know what I'm worrying about. Okay, so now we're dealing with freaking... the Megazord. I've noticed... The problem I've got... is who are you going to destroy? He could even destroy a Guardian card, to be honest. Which would make sense. Blue Eyes is one of those, like, terrifying cards because it can literally destroy anything. Which is an... Oh, okay, you've just got a standard one. You don't even have thing. It's a good job nothing's in attack mode yet, because now I can set myself up for a reduction. Yeah, but Prima's definitely going to have to be a go-to need card. Right, enemy controller. Change that to defense mode. So I'll tribute my 2 monsters later. I feel like they do well in regards to their game. I'm not going to bash their game like I would normally, obviously, in regarding to bugs and stuff. But, you know, I honestly feel like instead of releasing a new archetype every single season, they need to give some more support for what we already have. Like, I don't think Pendulum has had support ever, period. You know what I mean? At this point. Like, even maybe a possible Sword and Shield's pointless. I definitely think Prima has to be ran with Guildford, period, just to be able to get his attack back to normal. So I'd probably say yeah. So just out of curiosity, I want to check something quick. Oh my god, that's actually crazy, you know? While that card's on the field, everything gains immunity. It doesn't matter whether it's summoned later or whatever. So it's like a constant immunity. Which is fair dues, you know what I mean? The only thing is, I'm thinking now, instead of tributing not main card, but I think I'm at the point where I don't know, I'm only dealing 100 damage anyway here, which is chip damage anyway. But if Ahmed does summon a monster on me, if I can set up 3 lanes, which I will do, I would then reduce it by a further extra, so I think it would be dropped by 1600, I think. Also, that just come in clutch, to be honest. Perfect timing right about now. So let me drop this down here, tribute these 2, and then I'll just go ready. Because obviously it's going to reduce my defense anyway. Yeah, he has 1800 attack. He reduces defense by what, 3? I still have a pretty solid defense. If he does force me into attack mode, fair play, knock yourself out. Odd Eyes was very inconsistent, but it did well when it did pull off. Blue Eyes, it was hit and miss too. I think all decks have their weaknesses. Guardians are very popular, which is why I was going to try out this Ultimate Dragon. I wouldn't run it in this deck anyway, because it has no proper value for it. But either way, the way I view it is I can still knock 100 off. He can still burn. That he still burns as well. Although this guy actually... Oh no, he doesn't get direct attack, it doesn't matter. So I still got 3rd place. It's just... What's its defense? Oh wow, its defense is 0. Oh wow, that's a weakness. So the Go-Go Power Ranger has... Yikes. So if I had allowed my monster to attack, I would have been able to... Well, I wouldn't have been able to because I would have attacked the Megazord. But he did use Shield and Sword. Sword and Shield, or whatever you want to refer it to as. Which would have still allowed me to deal at least, I think, 1400 damage, was it? But yeah, we're in tied 3rd place. His ability will pop off anyway, which is... It is what it is. The only problem is there's no destruction cards. There's Blue Eyes. I think that's it. Impulsive Evacuation returns it. Trap Hole immobilizes it. There's obviously Mirror Force and Dark Hole, which you get in the bonus zone. I don't think there's any other card that actually allows you to destroy a card. But either way, he will still overthrow me because his ability would burn me. Or not. Or is it... It does that at the end, doesn't it? There we go. He's in third place. We take 600. It's actually madness. Suppose the blaze being there is pretty handy, but yeah, Ahmed's dead. There's no coming back for him. See, photon lizards would be perfect because I could special summon, but I got nothing. I wonder if he will actually summon on my lane. Oh no, he summoned on the Ace Monsters lane. Oh mate, he's dumb. I don't think he... Well, to be fair, yeah, I'd still get 100 damage off anyway. Okay, I didn't expect 7 roads to be a play, but obviously the Eventers have been activated even. Which does prove to be a bit of a problem because he can return me back to the hand, which sucks. Great. I'm pretty sure it's ability pots. I think there's one trap card that prevents popping. I think. It's a shame the debuff didn't apply to all of the ones with terrain. All of your terrain type monsters. But then I suppose it could be pretty broken. I don't know. I'm pretty sure you can pop. Oh, maybe not. Oh, you haven't got... I don't think... I ain't got a clue. I really don't. I'm just kind of waffling to myself at this point. Giant Trunade. Okay. I don't like that card, man. Anytime I run it, there's never 2 people attacking me at the same time. Ever. It's the same with Trap Dust Shoot. Either way, I'll be taking 3rd place because we're going to take life point damage from either side. I don't think I've got... Hopefully, this deck does have Prima in it. So hopefully we pull Prima now and I can make Prima's effect play off and put Guilford to go up against 7 Road. See, I would continuously take 600 at the end of the turn because of his monster. 800 even. This dude's dead. Could have been better, could have been worse. I always pull the card that I need when I don't need it. The only problem is his... I don't know why he keeps summoning us in attack mode. I don't get it. Either way, we've lost here because... yeah. Okay, so your attack's 1600. We only drop it by 14, innit? So that's 300 per one, innit? I don't even know. We'll just let it play. Pretty sure it's 14. I think it's insane that you can combine the 7 roads with the inventor with machine duplication. I feel like that is obviously one of the top tier decks alongside. I don't know actually. I know there's a lot of talks about Blaze and stuff like that being one of the top tier decks, which I don't see much of personally. But in regards to this kind of like duel in itself, I would say the whole X V to Z cannon combo with inventor, with the trap card for attack reduction, 7 roads' ability as well. I think it's one of the OP decks, 100%. There's no doubt in my mind that it's one of the tops, because you've got so much stuff you can play off. Like, even if, oh wow, interesting, well played, round of applause. Because even if, let's say, I don't know, you pull 2 monsters, yeah, even if you were to pull 2 monsters, you can still benefit. Oh, say 2 monsters, you can still benefit off the trap. I think you have to activate it 3 times. Was it inventor 3 times? Yeah, it used to be 4, but they recently obviously adjusted that. So recently, a couple of months ago, they readjusted it. But yeah, we're gonna get burnt here now, because I take damage from the Megazord, which is about 400 or 200. Blaze for 200, and then their ability pops off. 600. Oh no, it's 400, then it is second place. Yeah. But still. But I say it's an OP deck, but if you obviously look at the cards that can destroy cards, basically Blue Eyes, you know, I might be wrong, there might be more cards, but I think mainly it's Blue Eyes. You can literally pop off a Guardian very quickly and easily. So Guardians are very hit and miss. Why am I last? Is it because, I don't know. Either way, we both finished last place, but yeah. Alright, let's try this other variant of a deck. This one I've just kind of thought, fuck it. This is the deck. We've got Stargazer, we've got Ultimate, we've got Blue Eyes, we've got Guilford, we've got Luminize as well, preventing from direct attack. We have Shield Handler, so there's a big variety there. But this is the thing about Platinum, you can have fun with it, just see what happens, and just explore your options. Alright, here we go. Okay, so we have Stargazer. We have 2 cards to set up the lane. So let me focus on left and right. We go center with the Tiger Jet. So I think, is it better to go attack mode or is it better to go defense mode? I'll go attack. Actually, I'll go defense. Yeah. Then I'll ready up. Okay, see, Inventor again, very popular deck. Okay, why Dragon Head being his ace? He wants that guaranteed bonus card, which is not a, okay, yet again, it's not a very bad play, you know. He's got attack reduction on it as well, which means he'll beat Backup Secretary. He'll also be able to reduce mine, but Backup Secretary, what does it get dropped by? 400, I think. You think I'd know debuff by now? Oh, it's 600. So even if it attacks it, he takes 600, put him on 1100, drops me. Oh, mate, he wins the card anyway. Well played. I didn't think. Oh, no, we clash first. My bad. Mate, it's 10:30 at night. My commitment and dedication to this content will always be a thing, despite me playing other games on stream. Okay, what do we got? This is where it becomes it's not bad, in all honesty. I feel like Ultimate Dragon would definitely be better on its own ace front, or run it with Blue Eyes, because I could go Guilford. I could, because obviously when it's summoned it gains a light terrain, which would set up, which possibly would allow me to go Wishes Sea Snow. But the only downfall, I'm gonna wait. I need an extra monster, but at least it gives me options. Is that on me? No, it's not on me. We're good. Okay. Ah, mate, if that was Red Dragon Archery, we're dead. Okay, so Stardust out in center. It's got defense mode. Probably running Cohesion with it. I feel like as a defensive play, we should go with Ultimate Dragon. And then we tribute another card for Stargazer. As long as I don't pull the card that gives me 2 terrain type cards from my graveyard to my hand, we will be fine. But yeah, hopefully. What did we pull? Wall of Disruption. See, I feel like these type of decks, you need more immunity to destruction cards, and that's probably it, really. Because running only Shield Handler or running only the monster doesn't really benefit us in the long term. It has Speedy Summon, though. But fuck's sake. This is a problem with running too many high level monsters. Okay. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I honestly didn't know, because I was going to play it as center and get the terrain played off. But I was thinking, what's the point of me going for... Obviously, Stardust would have been put into attack mode anyway, but Stardust isn't a... You got Babolo coming after us. This is what I mean. This deck is very difficult to have a balance between the cards you need and the cards you don't want, you know? So unfortunately, in my position, yes, I have managed to get Guilford the Lightning out, but my downfall is I won't reduce it to the full capability it's good for. But yeah. Obviously, I can drop it by 4, which is not a problem. Change the battle position of that card, put it to 200. This is where it becomes a bit of a pain, because you don't really want that to automatically trigger off. And this is where Dark Hole screws me. He'll have Shield Handler protecting him, and I yet again have no protection, because I needed the Stargazer on the field. So if I do run this, I won't be able to go for Ace card. I'm going to have 3 monsters minimum to be able to bring Guilford out straight off the bat along with Stargazer, unless I pull Shield Handler. But if I don't pull Shield Handler, I have the possibility of going into Ultimate. But like I said, this is just trial and error. This is not me trying to... Well, I am trying to build a beneficial deck ready for next season. But with the deck we have, I think maybe I'll push gold 3, maybe gold 2 if I'm lucky. Maybe with this deck. But yeah. But not this deck specifically, but yeah. But the Wall of Disruption comes in handy by forcing the monsters into attack mode. But at least they're only at 100 and 300. But from that play, I don't have anything really on a defense side. And I know you're going to get to a point with this video and be like, yeah, but bro, man, you're running bare high level monsters. Nobody can't summon anything. But it is what it is. See, this is good because now at least I get 2 random. So hopefully I get these 2 here. Hopefully. But yeah, we'll see. What I'll do, I'm going to go defensive here. But yeah. Oh, okay, it's brought 7 roads out now, so I'm dealing with that as well. This is where it becomes a problem in regards to, I don't know, it's weird. But when you run different decks, there's some form of play around. Obviously, if you've seen these 3 duels, you can clearly see I'm basically a fan favorite for being targeted at this point. But yeah. Fucking hell, man. I've got over 10,000 attack after me. Yeah, so there's not... Well, the only... I will only be able to sustain a hit from... I would... This is the good thing about not caring about the motor as well. You know, that's my own fault. I probably should have played it in attack mode, but you know, fuck it. To be honest, I didn't want it to be destroyed. Obviously, I wanted it to be destroyed, but I also didn't want it to be destroyed, which doesn't make any sense. But yeah, I basically choose who wipes me out now. Maybe I don't. See, I don't know, it's a difficult one. No immunity to destruction though, that's the only downfall. This is going to be the first time I've ever played a Guardian monster. But yeah, all it would take is someone to bring Blue Eyes out, pop it, and then kapoosh. Looks weird having a Guardian on my field, man. The only thing is this guy, if he attacks it... Oh look, they've summoned the monster as well to prevent traps from being activated as well. See, this... I don't even know if they're trying to promote or what the crack is, to be fair, but yeah. Fair play. Either way, the 7 roads... I think they both hit, though, to be honest. I think they both hit because no one has super speed. So at least I'd reduce it down to what? 15? Yeah, 1500. But then it'll have cohesion next turn, which is something I'd possibly have to take into account. So even if that card was destroyed and I got... Well, yeah, I probably would have been more beneficial with the card being destroyed, adding 2 random terrain cards from a deck, from my graveyard to my hand, and then bringing them out and playing it off into Ultimate. But yeah, on the upside, at least we... Oh, we didn't even kill it. Just gains 200 more attack than me. That's a joke. We survived though. Kinda. Not bad. Just a shame you can only activate spells in the battle phase. But yeah, obviously this isn't the redefined deck. This is just basically just caring but not caring, seeing what works. But yeah. I might have to have a look to see what other terrain cards there are. I know you can combine it with Galaxy Eyes and stuff like that, but... I don't know why this person summoned Prima in attack mode, though. Can you imagine if you use Prima? Like, obviously, there was a way of... Well, say there was a way, but can you imagine using Prima on Ultimate Dragon and it swaps position? Like, I think... What would be better if there was more cards like Monster Reborn instead of being stuck behind the bonus card? You know, like a Warrior Returning Alive, there was a trap like Rope of Life, where if a card's destroyed, you can special summon a card. I think it's from your hand, or, you know, graveyard or something, you know what I mean? But yeah. But either way. Why did that guy... I don't get why that guy got rid of 7 roads. I think he thought that he was going to be destroyed. But, yeah. He lost. And then he claimed the 800. Yeah. I don't know. I think it's going to... Guildford's not bad. But it's trying to find a way that I can work around these different types of plays. This is why Platinum's so good at this point, because obviously all the decks are very like similar in certain ways regarding like Inventor, the trap card, 7 roads, you know, and then, you know, everyone's running different archetypes, which is great, but it's just trying to find a balance to do okay against them. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a pleasure. I did talk about gems earlier, so we'll have a look at those now, because I don't think it's a lot. So you get 600, you get an extra 100 by going up 150 points. Quite frankly, it's not worth the fucking stress. I think it's like £2. 450 to 500 for 120 points. You know, you get the rank up rewards, which is 30 of these and 100 gems, but quite frankly, I feel like that's pretty stale. I don't know if I can... Okay, no worries. Alright, take care. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.